We must fight to protect our Lord's vision. Forward! Drive off the Wu forces and protect Hebei!
Opponent.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I must leave the front line to prepare an attack. I am depending on you.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Fight me if you dare.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
We must go!
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Let us fall back and regroup with the others.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
My lord, enemy reinforcements are approaching.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. How could this be? I thought I had learned more than this. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I underestimated you.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Quan has pulled back and the enemy is confused. Now is our chance to drive them back.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Now step back and let me handle this.
Are merely pawns in my larger strategy. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Fulfilled our duty and earned a victory to be proud of.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
We must take Hefei and push back Wei's front lines.
You believe your wits are a match for mine? We'll exhaust our supplies if we remain here any longer. Let us fall back and bring the others.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
Your wits are a match for mine.
Regroup quickly before the damage spreads.
no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
You have beaten me. Then I leave the fate of this land with you.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace. This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
We're taking the western side. Now we take the east. Forward! Enemy reinforcements are approaching.
Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
What are you doing here? You're not getting my
Want to die. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Don't get too carried away. It's a good way to get the killed. By me.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no
Hello! You must trust your skill. Wait!
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go.
That's a good way out of the distance. Well fought! We have achieved victory!
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
Cao Cao. Your ambition is all that keeps us from peace. Come face the tiger of Jiangdong.
Tiger? More like a mere kitten of the Imperial Court. You cannot stop me!
Outsmart me? Don't make me laugh.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
Your wits are a match for mine.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Good work! Now you've got me excited too!
Face me up. Carry away. Let it begin. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. I suppose death is something we don't have. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here we go.
Today we put an end to Cao Cao. Lend me your aid.
Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
I cannot approve of riding off alone. Let me show you why.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go.
You have beaten me. Then I leave the fate of this land with you.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Now that's how it's done. You inspire us all.
My lord, we have received word that enemy reinforcements
You thought you could win alone? I have come to join this battle. Master of Blue, stand against me if you dare.
Here I go.
I have no regrets.
Bases are merely part of There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go. Bases are merely parts of my larger Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
Gods have answered us. Thank you for coming to our aid.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
We have cut down Cao Cao and the chaos that accompanies him. Well done. The war is over.
The outcome turned out as I had planned.
Let's go. Yao Chan would love to have the Imperial Seal that Sun Jian holds.
I shall bring you down. Why must we have been placed together?
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I didn't think there were any more of them left. This is most unexpected.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared...
Do you believe your wits are a match for mine?
Thank you for your help.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I do not lose. Let's go!
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
Amazing! We will have to display our strength as well.
Come and face me!
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Let's go. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I know we can depend on you. You inspire us all to courage.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I shall deal with this one.
Here I go. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy. Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
I shall...
There's nothing left to do. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
impressive this and I will join you on
That was close. Thank you for aiding us. True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Bases are merely pawns in my larger strategy.
So I was not the one fated to steal the chaos.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
You vermin! You have no chance against me! Sun Jian! Hand over the Imperial Seal at once!
The outcome turned out as I had planned. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
I've never seen such fighting tanks as ours.
There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. No greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. The outcome turned out as I had planned. Greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind.
There is no greater weapon. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. The outcome turned out as I had planned. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. The outcome turned out as I had planned. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. Here I go. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. There is no greater weapon than a prepared mind. The outcome turned out as I had planned.
Virtue shall fail.
Now let us go forward. I assume you will accompany us.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. My way.
The bridge is down! Now, all forces advance over the bridge! I have come for your head!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue...
You fight alone? Are you brave or a fool? Let us find out!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Now, for glory!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Excellent, brother. I won't let you get too far ahead of me, though.
You fools! Your time is finished! You see before you the new age of the Yellow Turbans!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Do not falter. It is merely an illusion. Cut down the gas all
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The people have shown their support to the new age. We shall not fall to the dregs of a dying empire.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. There is no place for you in your world. May these flames burn you to the ground. The enemy is weakened by every base we take. The enemy is weakened by every base we take.
They think to stop our progress with fire? Find out where the flames are coming from and stop them.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
All their so-called men. Only their leaders shall know. Troops, forward!
A person cannot overturn the will of heaven.
By every base hit on my way.
Now is the time to attack! Everybody to battle!
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Oh, the land fails, and the new age is still so far away.
The Yellow Turban's rebellion has been quelled. You have all fought well. Victory is ours.
This victory is thanks to everybody's efforts. virtue shall fail. Shu has triumphed this day. In the wake of this victory, we claim peace and forge a new virtuous world for all. This victory is thanks to everybody's efforts. Everybody's efforts. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Shu has triumphed this day. In the wake of this victory, we claim peace and forge a new virtuous world for all. This victory is thanks to everybody's efforts. Virtue shall fail. Shu has triumphed this day. In the wake of this victory, we claim peace and forge a new virtuous world for all. This victory is thanks to everybody's efforts.
Zhang Zhao must be punished for causing the rebellion. One force go east, the other west. We will fence the enemy between us.
Fight me now! Glory!
I fight in the name of justice!
I need to score more victories as well.
Justice! I fight in the name of justice! I fight in the name of justice! I fight in the name of justice!
You foul spawn should fall before the splendor of our wrath of justice! The bridge is down! Now, all forces advance over the bridge!
I fight in the name of justice! Fools! Your time is finished! You see before you the new age of the Yellow Turbans! I fight in the name of justice!
Suffer the wrath of justice! It is here in the moon, and come down the castle. All faith.
I fight in the name of justice!
People have shown their support for the new age. We shall not fall to the dregs of a dying empire.
True to your reputation, such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
I fight in the name of justice! I fight in the name of justice! I fight in the name of justice!
There is no place for you in the new world. May these flames burn you to the ground!
Another one falls in the name of justice! I fight in the name of justice!
All their so-called magic. Only their own job is left. Truth! Forward!
I fight in the name of justice! I fight in the name of justice!
A true warrior indeed! You will carry our honor across the land! What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble!
Another one falls in the name of justice!
The enemy is very strong. We are being forced back.
I'll show you some! Another one falls in the name of justice!
We must rouse ourselves for this fight.
and the new age far away.
The Yellow Turban's rebellion has been quelled. You have all fought well. Victory is ours.
This victory shows the truth in our cause.